discussion late about if that was or wasn't a goaltend or what, whatever they were called?
Involved in the discussion. We can't make the decision. We just trying to figure it out like everybody else.
What was, we're trying to figure out, was it a giddy grabs the net? That's why.
I don't know. They said it counted, so
yeah.
On to the next.
What do you think of, obviously the fit in season tournament, because they want to make excitement, but just this type of environment and intense of a game the first couple of days into November?
Honestly, the in-season tournament is great. I think it's going to be extremely competitive. But I tell you, whether that was an in-season tournament game or not, it was going to be the same way. You know what I mean? Like, you got two very competitive teams that, we on the first game of a road trip, and, we need wins, and I'm sure they're thinking the same thing.
It's one of a handful of games. What do you think about the way that you guys are closing?
I'm a big believer in piling up wins. We still trying to figure out defenses and all this stuff, with a short training camp and the new bodies and people coming in and stuff like that. What was it? I forgot who we was playing against. That was the first time we did our press break offense. You know what I mean? So it's certain things that we still putting in and sort of figuring out. But we want to win games and figure that out at the same time.
Steve was mentioning he thought you guys will take the next step when Wiggins could maybe Gary really kind of insert himself in athletically, Wiggins did late and on the glass.
Yeah, and they doing great, but also me too, especially on the offensive end. But, that's what I said. It's crazy being in team sports for so long. Things could be a lot different if we were trying to figure this stuff out right now and we were losing. When you winning games, just everybody's spirit is better or whatnot. We know we still got a long way to go on the defensive end, execution, all of this, because the lineups are changing. And when you got a core group who's been together so long, they got certain things that they just, we know this will work. They know this will work, but incorporating myself, JK, and all that stuff, it takes time.
I assume when you're talking about yourself, you got 13 assists now, you're talking about just your jumper right now.
Yeah, shit ain't going in. You know what I mean? But good thing about it is I know that that's not the normal. You know what I mean? But it's crazy to think about. I could score 1 point or 2 points and we still win the game. So it's a nice luxury to have.
Chris, one night it's Moses, one night it's Jonathan, tonight it's Dario. How cool is it to be a part of a team? We're looking at this bench, it can be really anyone tonight. Yeah,
that's just the depth of our team, and you need that over the course of a season. And these guys know they won 73 games one time, you know what I'm saying? And the fact that they didn't win championships, you know what you're going to get out of Steph, Clay, Dre, and different guys or whatnot. I think us building up the confidence of our bench in that unit all season long is going to be big.
You were with them kind of on the front side of what they were building, obviously Shea, the piece that you were with. What do you, as you kind of look from the outside, see with this group that's been built around Shea?
Shea is Shea. He gonna do what he does, but I look at them guys like my family. Especially Shea and Lou, and Bays and a number of those guys, Schroeder. But they were with me. That was the first year I lived without my family. So those guys, we super tight for life. So it's crazy to see Lou. I'd just be so happy for them. Obviously, I'm going to compete against them all the time, but Mark does a great job with them, along with Mike Wilkes and the coaching staff and Donnie Stratton, all these people, man. They do a good job instilling confidence in all the guys. Like Lou played with us. He was a rookie, right? Played in the playoffs and everything. So they do a great job of, making sure everybody has confidence.
Do you see what the world seems to start seeing about them as they're kind of, really on the move?
Oh, yeah, I know. It's hard in this league because, even last year they were really, really good. But, when you lose those close games, You know, I talk about a lot of times there's teams that'll lose 12 games that's decided by 5 points or less, you know, and that's the difference in the playoffs at times. But they're going to be competitive every night. They're going to win games or whatnot because they play hard and they well coached. Yep, no problem.